Hello and welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Brandon and today we're going through some tool deals at Lowe's and Home Depot. And we do have an extra bonus from Direct Tools Outlet today, so let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Now, starting out, these are Lowe's deal of the day, and again, as at the time of this recording, does end in 17 hours by the end of the day. So if you do see anything like, make sure to take advantage. All right, starting out, they're having Cobalts, and this is their 80 volt, their concrete saw for $5.99. So you do get the battery charger and that saw, $600, normally $800. They're also having a lot of pass loads nailers, pneumatic and cordless, so if you're in need of something like that. They're also having Metabo's finish nailer for $260. That does look like it's the kit, as well as their corded SDS rotary hammer drill for $649. They're also having some pressure washer deals, as well as Craftsman air compressor kit, and they're also having some Kills fence and barn paint for about $10 off, so not a bad deal if you're needing something specific like that. All right, moving on now. Lowe's randomly is also having their 5-gallon buckets on sale for $3.98, so $1 off. Not a bad deal. Can never have enough buckets, very universal. And as you can see, I've even bought this a couple times recently because again, you can never have enough buckets. So when they're on sale, not a bad deal. Now, Craftsman is also having their mobile workbench on sale for $5.99. Now, normal price it says $9.99, so about $400 off. So seems like a good deal. To be honest, I just like that design on it. I think that looks cool and look really nice in a garage. I'm sure the workbench works perfectly fine. Don't know if I would justify it being at $600. You're probably just paying for that paint job, but hey, if you just like it, it'll look good, more power to you. But they are also having that on sale. Now, Werner's also having their 8-foot fiberglass stepladder for $119. And if you wanted to save a little bit, they're having the same aluminum for $109. Klein is also having their Singer Drawer Mod Box toolbox on sale for $99. And now Skil, their 12 volt, they're having their drill driver with the kit, so it's coming with the battery charger, of course the drill, for $69, but you also do get a choice of another free tool. So if you did want another 12 volt tool to go alongside that for $70, not a bad deal. You can get one of their saws, sanders, fans, multi-tool, impact drivers, so pretty much throwing everything out there for $70. 2 tools and a battery and a 12 volt line, if that's what you're going to get started, not a bad deal at all. All right, now switching over to Home Depot, they're having Ryobi's track saw. Now this is the kit, so you're getting a 4 amp hour HP battery, the saw, and a charger for $299. So not a bad deal for a track saw if you are in need of something like that. If you are going to be investing in a track saw, I've heard from my research on this saw, pretty much everyone's experience is okay. There are of course a lot better options, but you are going to be spending a lot more. So depending on what your needs are, they are having that on sale. And Ryobi's also having their cordless high pressure inflator on sale for only $29. This seems like a convenient tool if you're blowing up a lot of things. Summer's coming up, so my family has me blowing up a lot of these kiddie pools, bounce houses, bunch of water slides, all these things now for the kids. So this could be very useful if you are in that situation. So I might have to pick this up myself because I feel like I'm going to be doing a lot of that this summer. Now, Ryobi's also having their HP 510 CFM leaf blower for $129. Tool only, so you do need your own batteries, but not a bad deal for that leaf blower. And then also, speaking of their HP tools, their cordless 10-inch miter saw with a 4 amp hour HP battery and charger for $330. So if you wanted to skip the cord, not a bad deal there for the whole kit. Switching over to Milwaukee, they're having a 100 piece of their impact driver bit set with the pack out case for $69. So mainly paying for that case there, but pretty decent bits from Milwaukee. So the whole set, not a bad deal. And also Milwaukee's having their Fuel 16-inch chainsaw for $230. So tool only, so you do need your own batteries, but if you are in need of a chainsaw and again want to go with electric, they are having that on sale as well. And to wrap it up at Home Depot, they're also having Ridgid's one-handed recip saw for $99. $99. Again, tool only. I do have this recip saw and I am very impressed with it. I even dare to say it is equivalent, if not cuts faster than my Cobalt XTR full-size recip saw. So again, for $99, not a bad deal from Ridgid. And speaking of Ridgid, Direct Tools Outlet is having 35% off most of Ridgid's items. So if you just so happen to be in the Ridgid platform or going to be getting in the line, which again, I always say, in my opinion, Ridgid is going to give you one of the best values when it comes down to tools. Whether you are a budget-minded professional, homeowner, DIYer, whatever you are, Ridgid, I believe, is going to get the job done at a very reasonable price. So my spiel being done there, again, you can go through, I'll leave the link, but if you don't mind factory reconditioned or factory blemished, you can get some pretty decent deals. Their jigsaw for $90, their subcompact impact wrench $77, that rear hander circular saw $100, hammer drill $70, and charger batteries. Yeah, you can go down the list if you're in need of something like that. Even their max output batteries for a decent price. Alright guys, with that being said, be sure to subscribe so don't miss out on any future tool deals. And if you saw anything you like in the video, drop a like down. I appreciate that. And with that being said, I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Y'all take care.